Hello, Internet. It's time for the third part of our little endeavour into space for that mighty science. And ooh, let's see what we can do. Right, explore Duna. It's going to be a fun part of our little endeavour into. I need to remember to do that. There we go. Now I can't hear myself again. Right. Never expires. Might as well stack it up. Science from around the moon. Pretty sure we can achieve that, seeing as I'm pretty sure we've done that already. The ion electric engine. Right. Where did we get to last time? Actually, let's have a quick check. I'm sure it said we had one flight in progress when I opened this. Let's find out what that is and where it is. Ah. Ah, the lunar lander. We'll leave that out there, it'll be interesting to see what was left of the lunar lander. Well, the one that actually landed anyway. Let's have a little Scooby over here and see what's going on with what we should probably rename Moon Orbiter. In fact, our job is to transmit or recover science from around the moon. We get no science for actually doing that at all. However, it does class as transmitting data. Maybe, can I log temperature? No. No, we can't log pressure, we're in a vacuum. Let's burn that. 10 data received. There you go. Contract completed. That was difficult, that one. Right. Let's work out what to do with this lander launcher thing. No idea what those. I think that was my landing manoeuvres. Now, Mimus is looking like a target right now. Oh, it actually is set as my target right now. Hang on a second. Which way around this am I actually going? Going that way around the moon. So I want to... Let's try this again. Right. When I push my orbit out that way, that's good. Oh, right, actually, by the time... Let's try and figure this out. Okay, let's try a different tactic. Ooh, an encounter. This is a probe, so we don't really need to care about the welfare and whatnot of Come on, bring me those markers. They're actually a lot further apart than I thought they were. You know what? I think we've probably got the fuel to do this. We can make this happen. I am actually guessing that oh, the encounter. Right, now what I need to do is make it happen. Let's see. Little did this probe know it was destined for Minmus. To which point we shall get much more science. There's a reasonable chunk of fuel in the big engine there. Right, let's line up, final alignment. Goodbye, Moon. Well, that's going to be an interesting maneuver node there. See, if we get all this science, we can... Oh wait, yeah, I need to... I did think that was the wrong direction. What was that? I'm pretty sure this is a bit, you know... Maybe not. That looks more like the direction I was thinking it was going to be. 9 days. Yeah, that's the thing, Minmus, it's a longer flight. Goodbye, Kerbal. I wonder if we can see Minmus yet. Don't actually know which direction I'm supposed to be looking in right now, but oh, it's on the far side. It's going to be a teeny tiny speck. It's going to be over there somewhere. There-ish. Actually, that dot for some reason looks slightly different to other dots, mainly because it's twinkling. I think that may well be a little dot in the sky that we're aiming for. In fact, we can see it moving. That's definitely it. Minmus, we're a-comin'. I should probably watch the time to maneuver node indicator. That doesn't look like a good... Oh my. Did I do something wrong here? Let's just I'm going to do my own little maneuver here, just briefly. Because for some reason, this would appear to be an escape trajectory. Right. Have I just completely balls this up? Probably. Can I fix it? Maybe. Right. Yeah, there we go. If we screw it up, we'll slingshot ourselves into deep space. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. This is going to take slightly longer than 9 days that I thought. Yeah, we're close enough. As long as we don't eyeball it. There you go, tick. Yeah. To be fair, I may as well just begin that node. I know it's that direction I have to burn in. Now that I am actually in line with the orbit, I just need to press that around. Very, very gently. Yeah! Minmus, here we come. And I just need to do a harsh braking maneuver. This is going to be worthy of the science. How long was that? 30 days away. Oh my. Let's skip slightly faster. Those are hopefully not quite so little speck in the sky. There she blows. Ah, we have actually got our encounter. Or we are in our encounter, I should say. I wonder if we can land this. You know what? It's worth a shot. It's Minmus after all. Nice low gravity environment. Let's get into orbit. Now until we reach. The only catch being I could do the science in space, or I could wait till I get touchdown. Let's go for touchdown. We can do this. This is the probe that could. There will be many more like it. With more science to be done. I don't feel like the warp is actually warping very fast, considering what number I'm on. I don't really want to make it go any faster, just in case. Oh, sod it. There we go. 30, 20, 10, there we go, 4 minutes. That's close enough. We have achieved circular orbit. Let's just go straight in for it. I'm gonna do it. We'll do it properly. We are going for landing. Right, where are we? There it is! Nice and slow orbital trajectory to start off with. I'm going to have to do some serious braking when I get to about there. Methinks. Let's point it in the right direction. There's a good start. Didn't want to hit the moon or Minmus too hard now, would we? Spoil the dessert. For anyone who isn't quite aware, apparently Minmus, according to most Kerbal kind, is, as far as we know, made of dessert. I think we can actually get a bit closer. That was a bit of a conservative. Forget that the gravity is nice and light. Let's do our braking manoeuvre there. It's fine. It won't take us long to shed 150 meters per second. So landing in that would be quite nice, actually. Not that that's looking to happen at the moment, but we can. That is the beauty of science. We can make it happen. Let's bring that arc down. Right, let's just get rid of this. We're going in manual. That's my surface velocity. Still 122. I'm not actually sure what the effective surface velocity is. You know, if I was to be stationary above Minmus, how fast it would spin under me, I mean. Am I going... Whoops. Am I going up? Which way do I want to? I'm going to tilt slightly that way. Or is it that way? No, it's that way. I want to make that narrow. Because that'll mean I'm essentially going vertically. Come on, the little probe that could. Oh, look at that bullseye. Straight down. Come on. Ugh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's a landing, all right. That is a landing. Right, I don't trust. Right, let's do some science quick. Yep, they're transmitting that science, all right. Actually, I'm almost tempted to save the materials bay because I could probably land a mission and return it. Return it. Log the temperature. I don't think that without a parachute this is going to be able to return. But it would be nice to bring samples back or take this back. How much science would I be getting? It's a lot more for recovering it. I suppose we can park it in low curve in orbit and go and retrieve the science from it. That would have been a better thing to do, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Right. We've done all the science we can. This is just more of the same, isn't it? Review data. Can't do that one. Right. Let's take it home. Right, now we are going that way around. So we're actually almost in the perfect position because we want to just essentially fire ourselves backwards along the trajectory of the planet. I'm so pleased with that landing. Oh, look at those stars rotate. So that's close enough. Nimbus Probe 1, we are going home. I don't know why that's still there. That should have. Well, right. Ooh. Completed several contract parameters. Transmit from around the moon. Interesting that that's landed. It has to be curving. Ooh, and I'm very close to actually achieving the Explore Nimbus. Right. It's about right. Let's go home. Wow, and look at that. Let's just get that down to like 35. It's probably a little bit low, but good aero braking practice, that's what we'll call it. Let's just see if we can make some minor adjustments. So if we do try the orbital rendezvous maneuver, that it's slightly easier to do. I think that just means that I'm about to hit the planet instead. I see no periaps. Let's just give ourselves a bit of an orbital boost. We need to actually. By that I just mean fire it this way slightly, fire along our where is it? No, it's farther this way, isn't it? I want to go outwards. Yeah, that way. There we go, periaps. Let's do 39, that'll do. But it is closer to I wonder if I can splash this down. There's a nice big patch of ocean there. see, what am I doing? 3 kilometers per second. Do have all that fuel. It's only a little engine, but maybe I'll go round a couple of times to, well, let's actually watch. 44 million kilometers, just a little way out. Oh, that is coming down quite a lot, isn't it? Oh, that was an encounter for a second there. You know what, that actually seemed to work quite well. Now we're back in space. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna be. I did just quick save. I don't want to resort to just doing quick saves though. We'll go splashdown. If we don't manage it, then we will do a proper mission for it later. What's that? Like, it'll be our next target. We'll go to Duna. Although splashdown is not going to be an option, is it? I know, let's just do it over the largest landmass. Because, you know, that way we're sure to, you know, be able to splash down. I think water is probably, I would assume water is gentler than the land. It's not something I actually know. Oh, going back up again. It's alright. Third time lucky. Didn't actually bring it down. Considering the last one brought it down from 44 to 4 million meters, I was kind of expecting that would actually bring us all the way down. But it's all good practice. All good practice indeed. And there is space. Another brush with Kerbal. Yeah, that's looking more like it. Right, let's actually make sure this happens this time. We are going for a splashdown. There we go. Oh, probably, yes. Okay, let's do that. Not really too sure why, but ought to make for a good fireball in the Kerbal sky. There we go. Yeah, we're aero braking now. Probably should flip it and put the engine facing downwards, shouldn't I? There goes that velocity. We are confirmed splashing down. Let's try and rest of that velocity. Wow, that... Oh wait, yeah, that's why that happened really quickly. I was still at 4 times. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it's been a long day and leave it at that. Let's just call it that. It sounds like a good excuse to me. Hopefully haven't left that too late. Yeah. Maybe a little engine, but it's only a little probe. No, down is good, down is good. Oh! Oh no, did I lose the materials bay? Oh! So close. So I actually just got the junk, essentially. Thanks, autosave. Good on you. Hang on a second, did it still recover some data? Maybe it stored it in the probe body. Unless it's just... Oh, I don't know. Let's see if there's still pieces of debris there in the ocean. There is! Lunalander, recover. Smash down. Recover. Balls. I got the data. Needless to say, we're going to need to build a better rocket to get the data and bring it back. I want to build a lander. Let's get some Kerbins. Plant some flags. So I say from the space around Kerbin. You can do that. So from the space around Mimus. That's going to be our target. As it doesn't expire, we'll take it, but that's what we'll be planning on doing next. Right. Where are the bigger crew modules? Is it proby bits? That's what I'm looking for. I just realized, when did I get all that science? That's quite a lot of science. Let's use and abuse all of that science. Right, let's do that. Some Rockomax stuff will make for some nice hefty launchers. Not that we probably need anything too jibber jabber just yet. Stick some nice wingy bits on. So it's only 90 science. So soon will add up. So, ooh, skip up to straight up to the mainsail. Ooh, those parts are very nice. I do like the what was essentially Spaceplane Plus parts. They are very nice parts, right? Better solar panels, much better batteries. Chunky landing legs. We're going to want chunky landing legs. Let's make sure we've got those. Ooh. We might send a. We'll make the rovers to send to the crew out there later. Let's get that done. We'll skip the jet stuff for the moment. We'll get that. And where would we be without mainsails, really? I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted. I really am. Nuclear. Docking, we don't need to do that yet. Yes, the advanced grabbing unit. That'll be good. Tow us some asteroids. So that's a problem. Very short. Oh, it's just liquid fuel. Yeah, I'd imagine they've got another section for the the lander can as well. Launch escape system, that sounds like a good idea, but not that we want to worry our Kerbals. Mark 2 lander can. Didn't we get the Mark 1? Yeah, we'll do. We'll make an orbiter and a lander. I think that's what we'll need to do. Yeah. Don't need the Mark II lander can is nicer though. Minimum crew to operate. You got to spend science to make science. That's actually, speaking of which, I'll spend science there because it unlocks more science parts. And giant solar array. There's the ion engines that I'm yet to really put to any use, to be honest. I know they did make them a bit more efficient and to make them easier to use, but just haven't got round to it. Right? Yeah, we'll get the lander can. What have these had? More probe cores. Cool. Right. That's enough of that. Let's build a rocket. Right. And you know what? I'm leaving that. It's not going to be an ED. That's a manned lander. Right. I want to take that as a main crew module. Let's stick that nice and high. I didn't actually purchase the docking bits, did I? Just kind of realised, I thought, you know. Okay. So this is getting them there and getting them back. Right. Plan B. In which case, yeah, we don't need the Mark II lander can. Dope. Oh well. It's all good. Let's build some sort of put the science on top of it. That way nothing can possibly go wrong. Let's put temperature on that side. They're on opposite sides to one another. There we go. Got the hang of it. Totally legit lander. Suppose it has kind of occurred to me that I could leave all the sciencey bits on the bottom actually. Couldn't I? And then having one of those headaches with pictures. Let's take that over there for a second, and we'll see just how crazy I can be. Someone will probably work out what I'm thinking of. need one of those, because this is going to need fuel. I'm actually tempted by the idea of some monopropellant, but we'll save that for the moment. Now, if I were to do this, I have just kind of realised that that bit, stick that there. No, that wasn't what I intended. Right. Now, I have me a magical science module. Now actually, if I can wedge that in there, move that. I don't want them too close to one another. Don't want them fighting. I think we have the makings of the science strap-on module, as it shall henceforth be known. To make it so, so please. I'm sure I saved it so separately before, but in this game, but apparently not. Right. Let's make use of the science strap-on module, and basically we're going to stick 3 of them. So we want to do, this is going to be, we're going to do a mission to Mimas. So what I was thinking, high orbit, low orbit, landed. And we've got something for every occasion whilst we're explorizing. Oh wait. Right, I need some sort of decouple device. Remembering to buy some of these things. Right, now this is the lander part. See, Mimas gravity is nice and light, so I don't really need to worry about. Oops, clicked off screen. Yeah, Mimas gravity is nice and light, so I don't really need to worry about climbing up, because, well, I've got jetpacks, yo. So let's get some legs on this. Let's just see how that looks like it ought to be fairly stable. Okay, so that's going to be the main landing gear. I actually unlocked any ladders there. This is a nice ladder. Oh, that's not bad. You can jump that. Alright, yeah, we have the makings of a lander can. Actually, in fact, we can probably test this on the surface just to make sure that we can get in and out. Wouldn't want to strand them on Mimas. We might have to send a rescue mission. Right, let's also stick some lighting so that we can. This will be useful for just, you know, seeing the area we're landing in. Just want to better choose our LZ. Pop them on here. We wouldn't want to run out of electric charge now, would we? And I'll keep the can topped up. Just want to stick those on there. I want that to stay alive on the surface of Nimbus. Could be the start of a Nimbus base of some variety. Right, parachute. We'll want that when we get back. Has just kind of occurred to me that I do need to put some sort of engine on the bottom of this, or at least around it. So. We'll test to make sure we still get off. Actually, I'll be interested to see if that will take off as it is on Kerbal. Probably won't. Make a wonderful fizzle, and but I mean, if it even gets off the ground in Kerbal, it's going to make it back to Kerbal from Nimbus. I'm pretty confident of that. And can be our landing motors. It's going to be a bit overkill for Nimbus. That should be fine. Right, let's test this on the pad. Actually going to test it before we take it somewhere for a change. Which is of course a novel idea when it comes to curbing kind, but hey ho. Right, let's just throttle down. First thing we need to do is make sure that we can get in and out of this without too much of a problem. So Bill is going to try his best to fall off the end of this ladder with grace, and well, it does a surprisingly good job of it. Jebediah would be proud. His training was not in vain. The question is... Oh! And he's able to climb back aboard. Jebediah was not counting on that. Yeah, right. I am quite pleased with that. Quite pleased with that indeed, actually. Right. So... this will see if the whole thing can take off. Probably can't. No. I did not expect that. No, sorry, I did expect that. I didn't expect it to work. Right, okay. Just so that we don't get any accidental interference, let's shut those down. Right. This will be the moment of truth. That'll detach, and the lander return module because we do intend these guys to come back. Not that they really believe us, but, well, that's what we intend. Ahoy! Oh, yes! Now, this is only a test flight, so as much as Jebediah would love to see if he can achieve orbit in such a small craft, he now needs to know how well he can perform the landing maneuver. He is somewhat somewhat concerned that there isn't enough padding on all that explosive fuel on the base. With a little bit of last minute braking there, everything is fine. We do need to save some fuel for the for that last minute landing there, but well, we certainly weren't travelling at orbital speeds, but I am very pleased with that. Right, let's go to... We want to recover it, don't we? Doik. Wow, check that out. 0.1 science. Recovery from vessel that survived a flight. And plenty of funds from recovered parts. Let's just retrieve whatever we left on the landing pad there. Although we apparently didn't. Interesting. Right. Let's turn this into a rocket, shall we? Right, that can start undeployed. That can start retracted. Retracted. Said. Retracted. Okay, so the ladder's going to stay out, and do we want a bigger bit of engine below here? No, that's not it. You know what? Let's just put another one of those on there. 10 nice little engines. Maybe. Okay, no, I can't do that. It'll be fine. Jebediah said so himself. Just to make sure. A little bit extra thrust. Oh yeah, it's I don't know where the off switch is on a Mac, because I do not use Macs, I use PCs, so yeah. Screensaver has been eliminated for the moment. Right, we want to send this into space, so we're going to need one of these. Oh wow, that cost a lot of money to research. I didn't even... This rocket already costs 54,000. This better be worth it, guys. My god, how much is it? 24,000? Can't actually quite see properly how much money I've got because of the silly shadow play icons. Not sure that that's a good idea. But I have just bought that now, haven't I? It's got to be done. pressures going on in there. That's never going to work, is it? There's far too much in there. Probably work as a lower down stage. Let's get some asparagus going on here. Still want propulsion. Fuel lines. Hallowed up. Fuel lines. Didn't quite go where I intended. So strut these together, because we wouldn't want it going anywhere now, would we? It's not asparagus, is it? That's just everyone. Oh, I missed. Now I'm going to pay for it. Right, phew, right, save that. Into you. There we go. Right, now all I need to do is separate these things out. Right, who is going to be first to detach? You are! Second group. And you're staying here in the third group. That means you are first group. You are in second group. So we should see opposites light up. If you can actually see the opposites. Alright, that's good, that's good. Right, I think we're all good. Right. For some reason, I just don't feel like this is a big enough rocket. But I'm sure it will be fine. Got the science. Actually have no way of transmitting it if it goes wrong, but I'm confident it will go correctly. TM. Right, yeah, let's do this. Let's do some space. Let's do some science. That detaches, sets them off, and those off. Yeah, I suppose the only issue I might have is manoeuvring this in space without any kind of RCS. because it's a little bit bigger than that probe. Hey ho. Where is our target? Right, if we do this right, we'll launch, go around, and head on some sort of intercept course over here. Might end up being over there, but no me, but I ho silver, away. Carrick. We're working on the Carrick. Oh, I have to do a sandbox if I can make a Kerbal Carrick. That'd be glorious. Wouldn't be as cool as the real thing. But, say the real thing. Don't you overheat. Don't overheat. Yeah. I do still want to get the Kareer. I haven't quite got around to sorting it out yet. We've got until Friday, I think we have, before that whole thing happens. But right. SAS, I hadn't turned that on. Whoops. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like a big enough rocket. Oop. I have a feeling this doesn't have enough fuel. Does not recover scientific data from the space around Kerbal. Right, we need to do that on our way out. Alright, there we go. That'll do. Let's get us into space. I have no way of transmitting data, do I? Hang on to that blank crew report there, Jim. Right. Let's get maneuver noded. That'll get us to there. Right. And then... Ooh, did I guess that just about right? Except for being horribly wrong. No, that's an encounter with the moon on the way back. Right. What if I were to do that? Ooh, that's a fairly close approach. That is a fairly close approach. I think it's over here. I really need to do that node, doesn't it? To bring that down. Oh, look at that. That looks close. Ish. There we go. It's totally not a horribly inefficient and uncomplicated fuel flight plan. Oh shit, I need to... yeah, let's achieve orbit first, one step at a time. slingshot our way to victory. Let's just get rid of these for the time being. Oop. I don't know. That's periaps. That means that the main body. I believe the term is we're going to have to retract that bloody ladder because that didn't. There we go. Right. This is going to either fail horribly or it's going to be epic. Right, where do I need to put this? Put it there. We want to. I have a sneaking suspicion I don't quite have the fuel. With a burn of 1 minute 42. Eep. We'll call this a learning experience. I think I've been having a lot of learning experiences in this so far. I've just gone way past my manoeuvre. More thrust. I might actually be able to do this. It's not gone down as much as I thought it would. Right, that's going to be close enough. Now it's time to eyeball it. Right. We still need to push that out a little bit, don't we? Blinkety blink. 5.6 degrees. To bring that down. Now that is a nice clear indication. There and there. Target position closest approach. So I need to do that a bit. Yeah, that's some sort of encounter. What if I burn earlier? Let's pull that out. And brought that down. Let's get the inclination sorted out. Then we'll sort out hitting it in the face. There we go. Let's get to that point. Let's do that. Worst case scenario, we can brush the atmosphere and slow down. Yeah. What I like to do is try and meet Mimus at the normal inclination point. Yeah, I'm going to push my orbit that way, catch up with it. Just get that inclination sorted out. Then that's done. Sort of. I went slightly too far. No, I didn't. Didn't go slightly too far enough. Right, now I need the blue one. The other blue one. And that will effectively increase my orbital speed because I'm pushing it out that way. Badman. You can do this. Bring it up. There we go. Now we're in business. Just needed to know which direction to point it in. I've still got some fuel left. I might not have to land this on hopes and dreams, just a few prayers to the machine god or something. Right. Let's get my orientation sorted out. Right, I'm going to go that way. Just want to kind of push it closer before slowing it down. That'll do. god, that fuel level. Ugh. Don't want to do that, I just want to bring it that way a bit. There we go. Just need my bearings. Well, that's it. I've achieved Minmus orbit. I've got at least this far. Right, we saved some science for this. Canister number 1. You are high space Minmus. Keep data. I really should have brought an antenna for that, just in case. Situation. I'm guessing cannot be done. Log the temperature. Cold. For prettiness reasons, we'll turn the lights on. Right. Now what we need to do is work out whereabouts we're going to land. If we burn there, slow down. Whoops. Didn't mean to slow down quite that much. I broke that maneuver node. Let's try that again. Slow down. So I don't want to land on the dark side, but on the dark side. I think I may have to. Let's pull that down here. Then that'll do it. One and then the other. Right, let's do this. I suppose it doesn't really matter if I've got no fuel left in the lander part. It's the crew part that needs to get home. Let's do our braking maneuver there-ish. That'll do. Question is, how high is space near Minmus? It's quite low for the moon, so I'm guessing. Crew report. Right. We need to remember to do these things, right. We've already got a crew report, so we need to... Let's tilt the spacecraft up a bit so that we can actually do this without risking Bill entirely. EVA report, keep that data, take it, store it, board it. Still in space high over Minmus, that's good. Right, let's get space near Minmus. Ooh. So busy doing science, I missed my maneuver. You know, it's going to have to do. I'm going to have to essentially suicide burn this, I think. Hopefully without, you know, actually committing suicide. And I need to do the crew report. Still in the space high over. Bill, Kerbal, your services are required again. Take data, store data, board data. Right, I've got 100 meters per second to shed. Space near. Right, let's do this. Science Bay number 2, observe the mystery goo. Keep the data. Science Bay number 2, Materials Bay, deploy the data. Keep that data. I should have action grouped this. No seismic data near the moon. Temperature near the moon, that class is... I keep calling it the moon, I'm talking about Minmus. Desert would take offense to that. Ooh, that's looking close. 10,000 meters is not very far away. Right, EVA. Data. Take it, store it, hold it. This is going to be... Here's an idea, landing gear. Right, I'm going straight down now. That's it. Oh. It's gonna be a close one. These Kerbins. I'm not going to have that fuel left for that little soft cushion landing on Kerbin, so hopefully the fuel tank will explode and cushion the command capsule. That's all we've got to hope for, really. Right, 30 meters per second. I don't know how close we are, but it's looking close, so let's begin deceleration. Thankfully, it looks fairly flat. Oh my. Look at that fuel! Touchdown! Don't you fall over. Don't you fall over, because I don't know which way to press the button to make sure that it doesn't fall over the wrong way. Because I will get it wrong. Whew, that's it. Turn SAS off so that we actually... Oh, we have landed! Oh, I am so pleased with that. I am very pleased with that. Science box number 3. Keep that data. Even though we cocked it up last time, keep that data. Temperature. We've already... No, log the temperature. That's what we want to do. Log seismic data. Faint seismic waves were detected. Some sort of desert monster may be lurking below us. Pressure data. There's no pressure, we're still in a vacuum. Right. Oh. Every little helps. So, that fuel. The lander module, you have served exceptionally well. Crew report from the surface of Minmus. Oh, that's fantastic. Right. It's got to be Jebediah. It's got to be done. He is the man. From the Midlands. Right, let's first Kerbal even to set foot on an extraterrestrial body. Or extra Kervescial. I don't know what the terminology would be for that. Right. Cheesy photo shoot. Buying up time, I think. Then we'll get to collecting the data. Second off is Comrade Bill. Can't decide whether or not to wear his backpack or not. I think I said Bill. That's Bob. Let's try again. Bill. Yeah. Right. Get in line, Bill. Just because we got your name wrong the one time. Ugh. And it wasn't Bob's fault. There we go. Ish. Yeah. Look at how ecstatic they all are. That's the Steam screenshot. Look at that. They are amazed. All of this dessert, just a helmet grasp away. Right, let's get that flag down. Where are you, Jeb? You're being called upon. Right, see, EVA. Oh, no, we don't want to take that. We will take the surface sample, however. Let's do that. And Jeb can grace us with the samples from the container here. Actually, can I just grab them from on top of it? It's close enough to touch, right? Collect the data. Remove it. Collect data. Remove it. Grab it. I don't know. Is that my Kerbal attachment systems mod playing with me? I've not noticed I've been able to do that before. I'm not sure if fancy is really going to do it, Zero. I think survival is what's on these guys' mind. They'd rather do it in a car. And I think it's going to be... I'm going to use the science here to build me a rover worthy of Nimbus. Right. Let's just take the data, store the data, and dock with the data. Right. Yes, flag. Right. Let's go Bill or Bob. Bill! Collect the data. Yes. Yes. I can take data from that. And there we go. There. Ah, this must be the near space. I can't actually take the data from it. Bonk. Oh, Bob. Bill. That's going to be... I'm just going to... Like, really? What did you do? Just kind of got drunk and fell asleep or something. Take the data. Store the data. Board with the data. Right, Bob. Definitely Bob this time. You're the lucky one. You get to go to the far side of the lander. That side of the lander that no one has yet seen. Except the engineers who built it. You would hope. They could have built it blindfold, which would have made it more interesting. Oh no, I can't do the pressure one still, can I? Yeah, still no pressure data, because there is no pressure here. Right. Let's hope our heroes can make it back with all of this data they have. Oh, that's a huge list of data. Right. There we go. That's definitely separate from that. We have a tiny amount of fuel. And we are on the wrong side of Minmus. I think this is going to be one of those situations where we need to fast forward in time. So, after spending a while on Minmus, they wouldn't want to, you know, leave without finishing off that chess tournament. Yeah, postal chess tournament with one of the Kerbals somewhere. I'm terrible at storytelling, so I'm just gonna hush and... Oh, that looks good. I just realised it's dark and I've got the lights on. So, yeah, let's head back and... homeward bound. That ladder's still out. There's a horrible, horrible trajectory. But it is a trajectory home. I think I was in the right direction. 54. I need at least 153 meters per second. I can achieve that. Oop. Going roughly in this direction. Nothing like a high-speed brush with some atmosphere. Oh, yeah, that's slightly lower than I thought, but it'll be fine. I've got my tiny amount of braking fuel for just before I land. All I have to do is hope the atmosphere does its share. Ooh. Oh. Okay, yeah. Bob left his snacks outside the spacecraft, so he actually warped past Kerbin to pick them up. Right, let's try and do this properly this time. Take 2 and action. Where are you? Where did the planet go? There it is! Oh look, if this works out well, we're going to have a nice splashdown to have. Where am I going? I'm going this way. We can do this. We're only going 3 kilometers a second. What's that periapse at? 5 kilometers. Oh, Jebediah, you know how to fly by the seat of your pants. Someone say something about a splashdown. I was hoping for a splashdown. I don't think I'm going to get one. Ooh, that velocity is shedding at quite a nice rate. Oh, let's get it below. Let's go below. We'll call it 350 meters before we punch the parachute. Meters per second, even. Actually, we're decelerating quite quickly. Actually, the atmosphere is very good at this whole deceleration process. Laugh if I accidentally nailed a landmark. I've never actually flown to the other space center or anything like that. Should probably find out where they are. I'll do that at some point. Right. That's 200 meters a second. That's low enough. Let's punch the chute. Let's speedy uppy a little bitty. That speck in the sky, is that actually going to be Mimus? I think it is. You can see the rest of the lander from here. How about that? Right. Actually coming down slower than we were during our little test flight earlier, so Jebediah throttles up a little bit. Oh, look at that. Textbook landing there, Jebediah. 10 out of 10. Right. That's going to be some science. All of the science. You know, it could be, wow, 857 science. It's nice. And I recovered a whooping 3,000 funds out of... I didn't actually look to see how much that cost to launch. I'm guessing slightly more than that. But everyone made it home. Zero reputation? I'm sure that must have been more reputation. I've been gaining reputation somehow. So. Let's just check. Manned lander. Yeah, 100,000 Dollaroo Kerbal credits, whatever you want to call them. All of that. And yeah, I got 3,000 back. Yeah. Let's close that. So, space around Kerbin. Yeah, remember to do that. Space around Mimus. Check. Explore Mimus. We've done that. And oh, more explore Mimus. Excellent. Let's clear those down. Have a little look at what's left. Oh god. That's gonna be... I've only ever landed at Eve. I have not come back. Let's see. Plant a flag on the moon. I planted a flag on Mimus. Probably should have left something there. Duna and Ike. Activate the basic jet engine through the staging sequence. It's not really a lot of I even got basic jet engine. So I even got just liquid fuel part. I do not. Right. Okay. One of those. You can tell how well this is going to go. This is science on a budget here. Pretty sure that's where there's normally intakes, actually. Still. Ah, yes, spending science. That's definitely worthwhile doing. Right. Test basic jet engine. Is it a right click and test? Run test. Tick that box. Nice. Right. Oh. Let's see, what can we get? I did say I was going to build a rover for the next one, which would allow the next explorers to venture beyond their landing sites. Let's do that. Don't think we're going to go to the massive rover wheels just yet, as much as I like them. Negative gravioli detector. I think it's going to have to be done. Just science to make more science, and then I'll work on taking the science places. For all of that science. Right. Docking pieces. That's what I was thinking of, because I was considering building something and then having a lander that docks from it. There we go. That's that. Actual these ooh, separators. They what have I got? 600 science. So I can basically get two things in this column, and that is tempting. Super efficient nuclear engines, also tempting. Different proby bits. There's the awesome looking spaceplane bits. I'm not very good with the interplanetary thing, so I'm looking at other options first, I think. Oh, sod it, you know what, let's just get them. Let's do it. We'll go for it. I'm not going to get good at it if I don't do it. I've got the full-size docking clamps there, haven't I? Full-size clampatron, that's fine. What can we get back here? Right, let's just clear up the lower end of the tech tree. Let's get all that done. There we go. All of that unlocked. How about that? Maybe build some planes or something like that to... But yeah, we already have Duna and Ike queued up. So that's on the queue. The claw. Science from around Mimbus. Did you just ignore everything I just did? Oh my. Yeah. Well, gives us 12 years to go back there. One around the moon. Maybe I'll do a mission slingshot around the moon and go to Mimbus again like I did last time. We'll take that one anyway. But yeah. I think that'll be all for this time. I'll be making my attempt to go interplanetary next time. Or maybe grab an asteroid. One or the other. I'm not too sure which is more difficult. But thanks for watching and stay tuned for next time.